Hey guys, welcome to Wargaming Central, here for the World War Wednesday, and today we're doing a very special game. It's been in the works for a couple of months now. It's going to be Tank Wars, and we're bringing something very special. Jordan?
Okay, what we've done is, for the first time ever, for what we can discover on YouTube, we're going to have an actual mouse bolt action game. Yeah. So this is going to be a 12 plus heavy front tank, for the armor value. And it's just going to be really interesting, and we're going to see if it actually would have worked in World War II. Because we're trying to recreate the scenario where the mouse did make it to the command headquarters where it was ordered, and we're going to see if it would have actually been effective, or if it would have just got screwed up.
So we're playing a bit of a special mission. The mouse has been caught out in the field. It's been ambushed, and by some Soviet forces who have also stolen some Panther tanks. And it's now up to the Germans to rally together and send a
heavy detachment of tanks to try and help
a heavy tank force to try and relieve the mouse. And it's going to be simple objectives. If I can kill the mouse by, say, turn 6, then I win. If not, Jordan's going to have survived, and he'll be victorious. So I'll show you the armies, and we'll also, when we show you the mouse, I'll discuss the rules of what we come up for in the points values. So if you want to ever get a mouse and use it in your own games, you can. Alright, here's my about 2,200 points of tanks. I've got a veteran and a regular Panther. I've got a veteran ISU 152, a regular ISU, and 3 regular T-34-85s. So I'm packing a lot of firepower. I really need to get some pins on that mouse, and hopefully I can do a bit of damage to it. So here's Jordan's force. It's very small, but it's very elite, and has a lot of damage. Over here, we've got a veteran King Tiger, super heavy, plus 11, all the good stuff. Then we've got a regular Jagdtiger, super heavy, no coaxial, no machine guns, and we've got the mouse.
Now,
giant tank.
Now the mouse is going to be the very interesting thing, because it's got the same gun as the Jagdtiger, but what we've done for the coaxial is we've made it a light howitzer, but it also retains the ability to have the +4 for a light anti-tank gun.
So it'll be a light howitzer, and just like the British light howitzer as a +4 AT, but you have to declare what you're shooting at when you're shooting it, which won't come too much into effect this game, because, well, there's no infantry, you don't even want to be shooting anything. So the rules are like this. It's 950 points. We might change it up into this game, seeing how things go. And it's got the super heavy anti-tank gun that ignores long range. So the light howitzer, it's +12 on the front, so it's technically the heaviest armor tank in the game. And then 11, 10,
No, it's 11 on the back.
Oh, so yeah, so 11, 11, same armor for the side and the back. And also we've got a special rule, because the front armor is so massive. We didn't want to make it +13 because that would just make it too hard to for any other tank to hurt it, So instead, what we've done is if you're getting shot at the front and you get penetrated, you get a -2 to the damage chart, which means if it's only a glancing hit, you pretty much can't do anything except just take out a pin.
So one more thing I just want to show you is the size of this tank. Now here we have a normal Stug 3, so normal General War Stug 3. Now you can compare the size of that. It's just huge, but the turret itself of the mouse is almost the same size as the Stug when compared side to side. Just the sheer size of this tank is amazing. It's
so big and it looks so good. So let's go look at the table. Okay, here's a table. We're going for a bit of like a concentrating for the terrain in the middle of the table. So the mouse is going to start right there in the middle of the table, and Jordan's tanks will be coming from this edge of the table. All his tanks will be available turn 1. Over here, see lots of no terrain in the sides of the map. We're going lengthways because I'm not going to use it. It's going to be more about battle in the middle, trying to just get the flanks on the mouse. That's really where you want to get with it. You can't really do any damage to it on the front. Half of my tanks will come on from the table edge start turn 1, and then the other half will have to test in turn 2. So that's pretty much it. We're going to go straight to it now, and hopefully it'll be a very good game. Okay, Jordan with the first dice of the turn is going to activate the mouse, which is going to do a cowardly reverse backwards through the ruins, and we'll just do this. So it's going to end up just like that. Just hiding, being a bit of a cowardly German. Okay, Jordan's going to put some smoke down. So put it there. See if he hits on a 6. And he does, so just going to stay right there. Okay, so I've got the next order. I'm just going to run this Panther and run it up to about here. Ready to hopefully get into position next turn. Okay, Jordan's going to advance his Jagdtiger up to here. And he's going to take a shot at the Panther. So he moved. Jamming modifier, so we're hitting on a 4. Which is going to be a miss. Advancing the King Tiger up like that. Going to be shooting at the Panther. It is long range. Also point out this was shooting at long range, but 2, so it was fine. It missed. So it'd be 5 to hit. That's going to be another 2 and a miss. Okay, the last 2 order dice for the turn. I'm just going to run up both my veteran Panzer to there, so I can get a bit more of a run up here, and running up my IS-2 on the flank as well. So at the end of turn 1, so three of my heavy tanks up on the field, ready to get going, whilst Jordan's super heavy force is just about to start making a bit of damage. You know, didn't really think we'd be at long range. Don't think we've ever had a long range modifier for a King Tiger before, so that's pretty interesting. Anyway, we're going now to turn 2, where the rest of my tank's going to arrive, and Jordan's going to have a bit of a dice disadvantage. Jordan, once again, with the first dice for the turn, he's going to activate his Jagdtiger and do a fire order into the Panther once again. It's a 4 to hit because of long range. That's going to be a 1 and a miss. So this King Tiger shooting at the Panther. Be hitting on a 4 because of long range. Jordan kind of needs this. That'll be a 3 and a miss.
4 times.
Alright, it's my order time now. Going to do a fire order for the Panther. Going to shoot all the way into that Jagdtiger. So be hitting on a 4 for long range. It's going to be 5 to be a hit and a pin marker. It's so I got a gun rating down to 6 against your armor of 11 because of long range. That's a 3 and nothing. However, you will take a single pin. I'm going to just bring on this T-34. It's only regular, so it's -1, so you need 8 or less to bring it on. No, it's staying off. Jordan's going to play the safe option and just retreat his mouse. Just keep it nice and safe. Maybe take a shot off or something. Who knows? Okay, Jordan just moved back like that. It's going to take a shot now. Taking a shot at the Panther over there. So hard cover and move, so just 1 dice will be a 6 to hit. That's be a miss. However, we've made the rule that you can also, instead of having to choose between the coaxial and the main gun, you can shoot both. So I'm just going to take a shot with the light and tank gun. And that'll be a miss as well. Okay, order time. All my tanks will be running, so I'm just going to do them all now. So see if they can come on. So this one, 8 or less, he's staying off. The ISU will be on a 9 or less. It's coming on, and the other T-34 is coming on. So this one is staying off, and these two coming on the field. And there you are, the 2 tanks just running up like so. This Panther's just going to advance just up to here, and he's going to try and take a shot at the mouse. It'll be a 6 to hit because moved and hard cover. So let's hope for a bit of luck. Now it'll be a 1, the direct opposite of a 6. And finally, I'm going to run this ISU, also IS-2, up to there. Hopefully get a bit of a flank next turn. So here's the battle at the end of turn 2. I'm starting it up there. Unfortunately, two of the T-34s did not come on the field. Jordan's sort of just trying to pull back on some sort of defensive line, try and hold his own. But we're going now to turn 3. Hopefully the mouse can start blowing stuff up. So it kind of needs it to start getting a bit, removing the disparity between the order dice that we currently have. So it's going out to turn 3. The mouse is going to do a fire order to start turn 3 into the IS-2. Needs to kill it right now or it's going to be in trouble. So 3 to hit, that's a hit. So I'll take a pin. And it's got a gun rating of 7. It's a side armor, which will be 9. So 2 plus to do anything. A 4, which will be a penetration. Won't be massive. So it's on the penetration chart. That's going to blow the tank up. And that IS-2 is dead. Okay, I got the next dice. Going to do an advance order for this Panther. He's going to advance up to here. Turn like so. And take a shot at the Jagdtiger. So he moved. It's not long range now because he's just moved to short range. It's just be a 4 to hit. 5, take another pin. So he's up to 2. And it'll be gun rating of 7 against 11. Which will be a penetration. So damage chart on a 4 plus, the Jagdtiger is knocked out for the game. No, just a 1, which means take another pin. But it ain't looking so pretty for next turn. What are you doing?
Advancing King Tiger up to there.
Up to there. Take a shot at the Panther.
Yep, the annoying little Panther.
Alright, so it'll be a 4 to hit. because you advanced. That's a hit. It's finally going to take a pin. I might feel the comeuppance. So it'll be gun rating 7 against armor of 10 because it's pretty cool. Which will be a hit. That'll be a superficial, I believe.
Superficial,
yep.
Yeah.
So -3 to the damage chart. So I'm just going to take another pin. One or less is an extra pin. So this Panther's going to go to there, then pivot and then go again. He's only going to be able to get to there, so I'm going to come back. I want to stay still actually. I'm going to shoot at the mouse, so it'll be a 6 to hit because it's still be hard cover and moving. So 6 to hit, that'll be a miss. Okay, I'm going to advance this T-34 up to the top of the rocks just here, and it's going to take a shot at the King Tiger. No cover really, so it'll be a 4 to hit. It'll be a miss. Going to move the ISU-152. It's going to advance just into there. Oh, it won't do that actually. It's going to advance to there and then pivot. Shoot the mouse. It'll be hard cover still because there's buildings in the way, or ruins. So it'll be moving and -2 for the hard cover. So 6 to hit. Be 4 and another miss. Okay, going to try and bring on this T-34 right here. Bring it on from over there, obviously. So 9 or less to come, 8 or less to come on. 3 and a 2 is fine. And it is going to come and join this bottleneck up here. Just like that. Jordan's going to try to rally the Yagtiga. He needs to for next turn. 6 or less. It's going to be an 8, so now it'll just go down. Unfortunately, no saving for that tank. Going to try to bring on this T-34 now. 8 or less. 7, it certainly is, and it's going to come all the way over here behind the Panther. Whoop, its turret just fell off, and it's going to come in support of the right flank, which needs a bit of help. So that's the end of turn 3. Things are getting a little desperate for the Germans. The Jagdtiger took a really good hit. It's pretty much done for the game unless it can rally on some lucky dice. The mouse knocked out the IS-2, which is pretty much just going to be a game. Could be a game saver because it's going to avoid getting flanked now. I've got the rest of my army on, so it's now just a matter of can George just hold off 3 more turns and have that mouse alive? Let's go to turn 4 and certainly find out. I got the first dice for turn 4. I'm going to advance this T-34. Whoop! Don't fall off, turret. Don't fall off. Come on. Come on. There, he's going to advance just to about here. Oh, take a shot at that King Tiger. They move, so we hit on a 4. They'll be hit. It's going to take a pin. And it's gun 6 against armor 11. So I need a 5 to do anything. Maybe a 4, which would do nothing. Going to advance this Panther because I got the next order dice. It's going to move up to here. And then take a shot at the Jagdtiger. So once again hit on a 4. That'll be another pin. So it's up to 4 now. And can I do anything? Who knows? Let's see. Oh. So it'll be gun 7 against armor 11. So 5 which will be a penetrating hit. 4 plus it's knocked out. No, but we'll catch fire. So take another pin. And you do an order test straight away. So 4 or less to stay. No, 7. It's going to run off. The crew are going to jump out.
No, it's going to run off. It's going to go.
They don't care about the mouse. They're following a historical route. And that means I get to steal any order dice, which is going to hurt you badly. Bit of housekeeping. It actually had a pin marker on it. So it's going to make sure, you don't do anything wrong. Because that Jagdtiger might still be alive. So 8 or less, it would fine and it's still dead. But at 9 or more, this has to go back here. And we're screwed up. So, it's a 5. So we're still good, but we did a bit of bookkeeping just to show that we are following the rules. And now we'll get the next order dice going. I got the next order dice. I'm going to do a fire order for the ISU. Needs a 5 to hit the mouse. It's a 2 and a miss. Okay, I got the next order dice again. Going to do the run order. Run this T-34 all the way to there. Getting ready. Oh, run. Ready for maybe a final turn 5 and 6 flank on the mouse. Okay, we're going to watch Jordan try and win this game. He's going to advance the mouse back to where he had it in turn 2. And you're going to, I'm assuming...
So it's still heavy cover.
Yep, trying to blow the hell out of that Panther, I'm assuming. So he moved, but it's point blank range, so it'll be a 3 to hit. So can he just get a 3? That's a 4 to hit. So the Panther's going to automatically take a pin.
Also, because it's so close range, can I see something?
You can't know because it'll be a front arm, just like that. So it'll be that's a 6. That's massive damage. So 2 dice. It's dead both times. So massive break for the Germans. They really badly needed that. Yeah, it's 2 for me because that's an order dice I don't get because it didn't activate yet, and that's another super heavy anti-tank gun knocked out. So things are not looking good now. I've got the next order dice. I'm going to run this T-34. Just going to go straight up to here. Next turn, try and break out. 3-pronged attack and kill that mouse. So final order dice return. King Tiger shooting into the T-34. No cover. Order test 5. That's fine. Loses the pin, and now he needs a 3 to hit. 3 is going to be hit, so it's going to take a pin. Get rid of that dice as well. So take a pin like that, and what happens? So 7 against 9. That's going to be massive damage again. And let's see what happens. It's knocked out and takes an additional pin. So dead. Another order dice for you, Jordan. Take that, and boom. In the course of 2 order dice, Jordan has managed to swing this game back from out of defeat to maybe a decent chance of victory. So that was a very key T-34 wrecking, and that's the end of turn 4. So it's close. It's close down the wire. Jordan's only got 2 tanks left, but they can easily one-shot every single tank on this board. I've still got 4 tanks. ISU, if it gets a hit, can do like D6 pin markers to one of those tanks. So we're going to go into turn 5, which will be the deciding turn. I don't think turn 6 will really matter because there's going to be a lot of death this turn. T-34 is going to advance. He's going to advance up to here. Pivot his turret, get a point blank shot on the mouse. So it'll be 3 hit because -1 for moving and +1 for point blank, so 3. And that's a miss. That's big. Jordan, next order dice, what's he going to do?
He's going to fire straight at that.
Straight at the ISU, so it'll be a -2 for hard cover, so it'll be a 5 to hit. Brave move. Oh, it pays off. That's a hit. That's a guaranteed hit, so 1 pin on the ISU, and his only armor 10, so 7 against 10. It's going to be superficial, so let's see what's it do. Let's take another pin. It's not the greatest, but that's going to really hurt it next turn.
Plus, I also get my light anti-tank gun.
And now, shoot the light anti-tank gun, 5 to hit. That's a miss. That was good. That was brave, and it paid off for George. My order dice. Gonna advance the Panther up to here, then pivot it, and take a shot at that mouse. See, it's gonna have cover because most of the tank is covered up. So it will be a 6 to hit because it moved and hard cover. If I get this could very well be the game. 6. Oh, 5. Just gonna miss. Advancing T-34. It's going to go just about there, advancing up. Going to take a shot at the King Tiger. Shouldn't be any cover. So, 4 to hit. That's a hit. It's going to take a pin. And now it's gun 6 against armor 11. I need a 6 here. I need to kill it. Now it's 2, which is unfortunate and a miss. Okay, King Tiger. It's going to take an order test of 9 or less. Hope to blow this Panther up. And that's going to be 11 and a miss. So it's going to go down. It's going to be bad for Jordan. I'm going to attempt to advance my ISU. So it's veteran, but 2 pins, so it's down to leader or morale 8. 1 and a 6 is good, so it's down 1. And it's going to advance. Oh, let's see, it's going to advance wrong way. Up to about there. So through these dead buildings to there. And take a shot at the mouse. So it's -1 for moving, -1 for having a pin, +1 for point blank. And also hard cover probably. Yeah, we'll take that. So it'll be, let's see, -2 for 5, -2 for, so it'll be a 6 because of the +1. So 6 to hit. That's another 5 and a miss. So my turn, gonna do a fire order. Where's the dice? Fire order. T-34-85 into the mouse. Be a 2 to hit because of point blank. That's a hit. It's finally going to take a pin. But it's still going to be armor 11 on the side. So I can knock it out right now with a single shot and end the game and make Jordan very upset. But I need a 6 to do anything. Dice off the table. To the other dice. Building some tension. Boom. 6 is going to be a superficial. So I'll see -3 to this roll. 1, it's going to take another pin. So it's up to 2 pins now. Okay, this Panther's going to do a fire order into the King Tiger. I want it gone for the next turn so I can start flanking around. So 3 to hit. That's a miss. That's a miss. Shoot the King Tiger. Order test. Oh, Fubar. What happens to it? Roll dice. Oh no, 2. Okay, so Fubar is in fact friendly fire. So we're going to take it that the King Tiger commander has assumed the mouse is lost, it's been surrounded, and he's going to try and finish it off himself to stop the Soviets from getting it. So he's going to make a shooting order into there. So it'll be a 4 to hit, but it's plus, it'll be 4 to hit for -1, but then it's point blank, so it'll just be 3. Normal, so 3 to hit. That's a hit. So the mouse will take another pin. It's probably dead. I've got to find the 3. Okay, and it's back arm of 11 against the penetration power of 7. So 4 to do anything. That's a 2, which is nothing. But he's, oh, that's a very, very evil German commander. How you feeling, Jordan? I'm just going to get a bit of a close-up of your face. How you feeling?
I'm not very happy. My 2 most beloved tanks in my army are shooting at each other.
Guys, it's a mouse turn, and we make a bit of addendum to the rules for the mouse. We're going to have it that it automatically passes all order tests to ram enemy vehicles.
Like the Japanese assault.
Yeah, like a bit like the Japanese with their the Banzai rule. We do it mostly because it'll be hilarious, and you know we're still playing the rules, and we're trying to just find a bit of parity. I think the mouse needs a bit of a boost. So, Jordan, what would you like to ram?
It's definitely going to be that.
Give me that.
Nice.
So, pass the order test, which means you lose your pins, which is deliberate on my part, and we're going to pivot. It's also made of resin, so it's horrendously heavy, and it's gonna go boom like that. So it's gonna be a dice off. The mouse has got armor 12, so it's got +2 to this roll, and whoever wins. So if for example, if Jordan wins, I just take a straight roll on the damage chart. If I win, then Jordan takes a superficial roll on the chart. So Jordan, let's move some dice. Let's go. 3 to 1. So the mouse wins the ram challenge. And I take we've got one thing, so let's see, 4 plus the ISU blows up. Nope, but we'll catch fire. So it's already taken 1 pin, so we're going to take another one. Need an order test now. 8 or less to stay alive. It's alive, just. But it's also going to go down for the turn, which means I'm going to lose my order dice. Like that, which is a shame. But that was good tactics from the Germans. They really needed that. But let's see if I can maybe finish that mouse off. Dice to turn. I just did a quick advance. The T-34 to there. Absolute point blank range. It's now it's time to see if I can kill this mouse. It's going to be a 3 to hit because I advanced. 5. That's a hit. And it's going to be 6 to do anything. It's 6 against. It's a 6 against 11. So 6 will be a straight roll. That's a 4 and a nothing. So that was turn 5, we've got 1 turn left. I'm not looking too confident about winning now. I got some help from the King Tiger. Didn't do anything, but that's pretty good. My flanks are completely surrounding the mouse. There's just too many options for me to shoot the mouse. I don't think Jordan's going to be able to stop me shooting at this turn. So going now to turn 6, and we'll see. We'll see if the mouse can survive, or I can just get that one lucky shot. Okay, everyone's just standing still and firing now. So this tank now, firing into the mouse. Hitting on a 2. That's going to be a miss. Oh god, that's bad. That's a bad start. Another fight order for this T-34, 85. Shooting once again, 2 plus to hit. That's a hit. That's a definite hit. The mouse is up to two pins. But I need to get this. So it's 5 to superficial, 6 for a full penetrating hit. To 2 and another miss. So I've got really one more tank I can kill it with now. This ain't looking too good. So, doing the dice, fight order, he needs a 9 or less to finally get this thing to do anything. That's an 8. Oh. 8's shooting out, loses its pin. It's going to try and blow this Panther out of the sky, sitting on a 3. And that's a miss. Oh no. Oh, I might finally have one more shot to win the game now. Okay, this is it. This is the game right here. I can't win aside from... if I need to do this, I'm going to move here. I need 3 to hit. It's going to be 7 against 11. I need a 5 plus to penetrate. and then you got a 4 plus. Now I don't know if you're very good at maths, but that's at least like it's probably a 15% chance to pull this off, if not less. So I'm going to start first by advancing to here, just like that. First step, 3 to hit. That's a 6. That's a hit. Alright. Now it's armor penetrating value of 7 against 11 side armor.
Yep.
So I need a 5 or a 6 here. I can't win on. I can maybe win on a 4 plus if it catches fire, but I need the 5 or 6 to just make it easier. So let's see. That's a 1. That's going to do nothing because 1's as that's a bit of a quick thing. We had I think Steve Gusky, in one of our latest videos, mentioned that 1's always fail to penetrate no matter the gun value. And I looked up, he's right. So just want to. So if he's watching this, thank you, sir. Yeah, that's bad for me. And the mouse is up to 3 pins. Yeah, 3 pins. But it looks like it's gonna survive the day and just get away. Okay, once I've got no more chance, I need to ram him past the order test of -5. So I need to do a run order, and so I've done a bit more maths. I can still win if I ram on a -5 leadership test into the mouse, pass the leadership test, and maybe, just maybe, get a catch fire result, which will be a 4 pin and it will blow up. That's all I can hope for. So we need 2 dice now for the order test. So it's a veteran, so it's 10, but it's down to 5. That's a 5. That's going to go, and we're golden. That's going to be a maybe chance to win the game. Okay, we just confirmed the rules. Yeah, we can do it. We thought there was a bit of a minimum range, but there's not. So it's now a dice roll off. So we'll do it over here. So Jordan can introduce a dice.
Yep.
And it'll be very simple. I've got 10 against a 12, so you got +2. I can only do a superficial against you. The idea is I need to have you catch fire. So let's have a look. I get 2, oh, I'm done. You get a 5. So I'm going to take just a straight up hit.
Yep.
And I'm going to explode. The mouse. I'm going to charge into the mouse and then just explode. so I just explode in a fiery fury. And you know, I think we're going to call that game. The mouse still has another order dice, but it's at -3 pins. It's not going to hit anything. So I'm going to call it game. I'm going to get Jordan wins. It's a good game, Jordan. And that was pretty good. We're going to set up the camera, have a bit of a chat, and just talk about how we thought the mouse did in general. Well, welcome to the post game. That was awesome. That was great. I really enjoyed that game. That was probably one of the funnest games I've had in a while. So Jordan, thoughts on the mouse? That's really what we're all here to talk about.
Well, when it came to the mouse, I really didn't expect it to be able to shrug off that many shots from a heavy and super heavy anti-tank guns. Just the amount of firepower it took and survived just kind of blew me away. 950 points, I think it's worthwhile. Because of the 2 guns it's got, if it misses with the super heavy anti-tank gun, you've always got the chance of at least pinning a tank with the light anti-tank gun. Overall, the 12 plus with the -2 modifier on the damage chart for the front armor, it's definitely worthwhile. Just try not to get surrounded. As soon as you get surrounded, it's very hard for the tank to survive.
Well, it's best used, and if you're playing like just tank games, it's better off you taking it as like if you're taking the armored platoon, take it with a bunch of light tanks, like a bunch of 8 plus or 9 plus tanks. They aren't that good. They're better against infantry. Because I honestly feel like that's its one weakness, is it can't kill. It's got the light howitzer, but
it has got a coaxial light machine gun, which they added in the later versions, but originally this had the same flaw as the third line tank destroyer before they made it into the Elephant. It had no machine guns. But after what they learnt with the Elephant, or the third line in the Battle of Kursk, what they did was they actually added 5 or 6 submachine gun ports on the side of the tank. They also added light machine guns and a 20mm anti-aircraft gun on the top of the tank. So if you want to add those into your mouse, it certainly becomes an anti-infantry tank as well. But overall, it's only really good.
It's good against other tanks. I wouldn't suggest using it in a normal infantry heavy bolt action game, because it's just 900 points of infantry could just wreck that up. Just tear that tank apart easily. Which I think is just a general rule for all heavier tanks in bolt action. they're fun to bring out, but you really want to bring them out in big tank games where the heavy arm, the high armor, and their what do you call it, the high velocity guns really come into their own and really able to make up points. Like I don't think the Maus killed a Panther, an IS-2 and a ISU-152, which is about 1,000 points. That's easily it's made its money back. It's made its money back, which is really after it's all about trying to find that efficiency. So it's just I think it's good balance. Definitely you need to just like for example, I think maybe take the Yag-T was a bit of a mistake for you. Yeah, I would have maybe got rid of that and taken like maybe a Stug and a Panzer, what do you call it, the Panzer IV-A, the White Howitzer.
Definitely, I needed more tanks on the board. I needed more dice, but the whole point with this was I hadn't taken the Jag-Tiger out yet. I really wanted to, and I just went, you know what? I've got a big heavy tank, so why not give it big heavy tanks as reinforcements?
Yeah. It's because the Maus it's pretty good. I think we've found a balance. I'm gonna put the rules up. I'm gonna put it in the PDF and put it in our Facebook page, facebook.com/WargamingCentral. I'll put a link to the post. Before I put the video up, I'll put the rules out first and then put the link in the description. So if you want to use the Maus rules, go for it. Seriously, it's a good tank. We've got a bit of a balance of the rules. We've chucked in a few rules as we went along. Like for example, the coaxial can shoot at a different target, but it has to be
within 15 degrees of
15 degrees of the 15 degree arc of the main gun. Just to give it a bit of versatility, because you're paying 950 points for it. You can give it probably a Pintle machine gun, but you probably won't save it. And we also, the able to ram stuff rule. I think it's good just to give it a bit of, because it's not very. It just needs a bit of a close like for 900 points. It needs just a bit of a defense in close quarters. And I feel like being able to ram tanks and just get an instant damage chart hit on them when it's pinned. It's just a good idea. It needs just a bit of a buff because it's you think it's 900 points, one order dice, which is the big thing.
It's a big investment.
It's a big investment.
You want to get your money back
for one order dice per turn. When I can take for that take 4 T-34s, 85s, or 5 T-34 76s for that point. Let's keep ramming them. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Honestly, this game probably never happened if we didn't have an audience to give it to. I don't think we ever would have thought about getting a Maus and putting a bit of a show. If you want to see anything else, want to see bigger tank battles, let us know. We can probably do 3,000 or 4,000 points. Or Jordan can.
I can easily go about 5,000 points of Germans.
I've got enough allied tanks, mix and match. I can do that 3,000 points of Soviets if I chuck in Shermans and whatnot and some early war stuff. I'm looking to build up my tank stuff. I just need to get around to it. Stay tuned for that. If you want it, let us know. If we've got anything wrong, let us know in the comments. And most importantly, if you have any ideas for the rules for the Maus, if you want to suggest anything, go ahead, because we're by no means any rules lawyers. That would be great. It's like we're not. If we were lawyers for rules, would be great, but we're not. We're just a couple of guys who just thought, let's make something interesting. We'll make a few rules for this massive bit of resin.
Yep.
And I think we've done a good job.
We've researched all of this mainly using Wikipedia. Wikipedia does rock. But, we've looked at armour penetration values of all of the allied guns. We looked at the actual armour thickness of the Maus, the quality of the steel towards the end of war, which is why we took 2 off the damage chart. Yeah. Because none of the allied guns can actually penetrate the front armour, even from point-blank range.
But even then, you don't want to have a tank that can't be hurt. We discussed having it plus 13. I think we even talked about plus 14 at one point. But there's no point, because it stops
the game being interesting and fun.
It's sort of like saying it makes it no point taking certain tanks. Like I wouldn't be able to take T-34 85s if it was plus 13, because I wouldn't be able to hurt it at all. So the Maus 2 it's cool how you can work, how different tanks work through the bolt action, how the bolt action works. You don't have to necessarily look at armor penetration. if you give a suggestion, you know, we probably didn't think about something. I mean, at one point we were going to make it movement 4 inches because of how slow it was. But I think the Churchill's only like 5 k's faster than it per hour, so I was like, maybe as fast as Churchill.
One of the interesting things to consider, though, is we probably should have used the last levy rules for this, just because, I don't know, my maths may be off, but doing a bit of research this morning, I worked out that this thing chews 42 litres of fuel to 1 kilometre's worth of movement off-road. Yeah. That is insane.
Which is probably a thing we might use for balancing. Like, you know, it's got to do like a order test to advance or run. If not, it can't. It has to do an order that makes it stay still because it runs out of petrol.
Yeah.
Or you know, maybe just roll a dice on a 1. You're out of petrol for the turn, or you got to wait to get refuel or something. Something like that. I don't know. Honestly, someone on the comments down below suggest something because I don't really know how to work out. I haven't really thought about working out petrol.
Last levy has all the rules already worked out, pretty much.
Oh, does it? Okay.
You roll a 1, you run out of fuel for the game. Roll a 2, you run out of fuel the next turn, so you've only got 1 turn of movement left. And 3 plus, you're fine.
Yeah.
And you do that turn by turn.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you like this video. Give it a bit of a like because it helps get us the channel promoted, which means we can get more people watching, which means we'll eventually make enough money that we can get more stuff, better equipment, better everything, and which means we get better, we can do better stuff, which means you get to see better things, which means more people watch it, and it's a wonderful, wonderful cycle. So like the video, subscribe, go check out our Facebook page. I post everything. I post something probably every week. I post something. Usually just me painting something. I'm currently doing a painting challenge, painting 1 thing a week. I'm about 6 weeks behind, but hey. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video.